Hello all, how are you all doing? Welcome to Paul Gannon on CheapShow's Twitch stream, talking to you live on the 25th of January, February, March, April, May 2020, the year of our Lord and Saviour, Venus. How are you all doing? Today I've got not much planned. It's going to be another Gannon's Golden Games. I've got a few things to show you, which is exciting. And by exciting, I mean it's just stuff I wish I could use in the podcast, but it's too visual. Things have been sent that I got on eBay dirt cheap. Something that I got in a PO box, which we'll be collecting soon, hopefully, for those who have sent stuff in, and then we'll have content for future episodes. How exciting! Hello, all in the chat room. Oh, hello, 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 hello. Paul, you look so good. What TF? Don't know about that. Been gardening today. Well, I say gardening. I pulled a few weeds up while my girlfriend did all the hard work. But I went outside and had gloves on. That was exciting. Well, thank you. I don't feel great. But this helps. Chin chin. So, what have we got coming up on today's show? On the Twitch stream show type thing today? Well, I'm going to do a bit of a catch up with a few bits and bobs from previous streams and things I want to bring up. And then we'll move on to the games in question that I've put right on the other side of the room, real far away, not just to the side here, which would have been convenient. Is that a shirt? Why does it look like a pyjama top? You know what? It does actually look like a pyjama top now that you've mentioned it. Fucking hell, own it, right? Who gives a toss? Just so I can show a little bit of me hairy chest for the ladies. Anyway, join us on this Bank Holiday Monday as we, for an hour or so, look through a bag of crap and look at some of the games I've got. And maybe we can speak to Eli. But before we speak to Eli, I think he's ready and waiting. Before we speak to Eli, just a few things to get out of the way before he comes on, and then it all descends into foul language nonsense. Ooh, what was that noise? Ghosts. No. So, first things first, I want to show you. Well, this is not the most important thing, but I was hunting online for Game Boy stuff because I like my Game Boy. Everyone knows I love my Game Boy. It's when it comes down to the question, what is your favourite console, handheld? It's the Game Boy, original OG, brother. It's the best. I've been trying to get hold of some games, and then someone went, why don't you just buy an emulator? And I went, I don't want to play it on my laptop, and I don't have an old console to put one of those fancy carts in. So someone suggested getting a Pocket Go, so I got a Pocket Go, and this was what I got. And I got it on eBay, and it cost me £11.20, not including postage and packaging. And I don't know why it was so cheap, but I'm not complaining, because look, I've got one now. And if you've seen these before, they're all right. There are a lot of these kind of emulation game software type handheld things out there, and a lot of them are absolutely gash. Me and Biffo on Digitizer, we did an episode all about a few of them. Didn't we? Remember them? The whole kind of 500 games in one Game Boy thing knockoff. They're awful. A few reasonably well-running NES ROMs, followed by a bunch of really shit sub-foam game kind of puzzle bollocks or weak-ass platforming. They're not good. This is a cut above. Now, I don't know too much about things and stuff tech-wise. I'm not a techie person. So I got this on a whim. Oh, look, it's my face on it as well. Oh, it's just like listening to an Ashens video. What have you done to your hair, Stuart? Or rather, what did you do with the hair? Honestly, oh, it's people outside. You might be hearing. There's a party atmosphere in the park nearby. Oh, it's summery goodness. I'm going to call him Splashins from now on, because he looks like Duncan Goodhue. I don't know. There's a reference for you as well. Duncan Goodhue. Type that into your Google search engine today. Right, so is Stuart here? Oh, I hope he's not. You better not be, Baldy. Right, anyway, this is good. I got some games off it. Some people sent me some files of ROMs in, and they went, do you want some PS1 ones, or do you want some, I don't know, whatever, Game Boy Advance? And I was like, no, give me all the Game Boy ones, and Game Boy Color. Because there are some interesting ones on here, and I might do a separate video about this sometime in the future, but for instance, did you know that Rockstar Games, the company that made Grand Theft Auto, notably, made games for the Game Boy Color, and you could get a few GTA games for the Game Boy and Game Boy Color, Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance. They also did the 2 Austin Powers games for this. Austin Powers, I think it's called like Yeah Baby, and then there's a Dr. Evil one. So you know, like Pokemon, you get Red and Blue, or you get Sapphire and Steel, or you get Dempsey and Makepeace, right? Imagine, you know those ones. It's like they did that with Austin Powers. They did an Austin Powers and a Dr. Evil game, and they're both atrociously gash. They are. The conceit is interesting. You'd think they just do a platformer, right, or a thing like that. No, they do a thing where the Game Boy becomes a fake PC with a Windows icon and all these bad gags about Microsoft Windows, and then a few what is now quite. I wouldn't say risque comedy, but comedy that probably would be had a finger wagged at it. Lots of things about gender confusion and boys and girls, and it's all very awkward when you read it back. I'm not going to repeat it here. And then you play a bunch of sub mini games by clicking on folders. So you get a Pac-Man clone, and you get like rock paper scissors, which is a crap game, but also made crapper by the fact that the play mechanics are awful. Got to time it and swap hands, and I don't know. It was bad. And the Dr. Evil one was basically the same, but with skins reversed. So I'll be looking on this for those kind of games, because they're the kind of games that I find interesting. The lost down the back of the couch titles, if you know what I'm saying. So there you go, not bad. Now, my major complaint, and really only complaint, because again, for what this does, this is great value for money, I think. And certainly even if you bought it in a decent online shop, it would cost you 30, 40 quid. I got a bargain here, so happy, not complaining really, apart from the size of the screen, which is tiny. It's a great screen, it lights up well. I'm not going to play a game, but you can look at that here. So it's nice and bright, it looks good, absolutely looks fine, lots of games on there, but at 2 in the morning, when you may be a wee bit inebriated, and you're trying to play, for instance, you can't play Game Boy Advance's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, because you literally cannot read the questions. They're pixelated so much that it could be in a different language. I didn't check to see if it was in a different language, but I'm pretty sure it's just very small typeface. So drawback, screen size, everything else fine for the money. And actually, if you're going to go out and buy one of those shitty knockoff Game Boy 100 games in one type things for about, what, 20 quid? Spend another 20. Next is a cute... Oh, I'll tell you what, next I'll do. We did the Lego stream, right? And I did the Doctor Who thing, and I thought I had the wrong pieces. Turned out I didn't. It was just bagged differently. So we can now have a look at the finished article. So I put a few pictures up on Instagram and whatnot. Come on, bend, you bugger. Look at that. And it came out all right in the end. Turned out all nice and lovely. Let's try and put some lights on this, shall we? Plug it into my battery pack. Look, there it is. It's glowing up. It's glowing up. It's glowing up. It's there. It's very pretty. The little doors light up. Now, once it's all plugged in, like I said in the video, it is connected by wires. So this TARDIS is not coming up out of the console anytime soon, unless you want to pull all the wires out. But I like the... what is this called in the middle of the TARDIS? So I keep looking over here because the camera used to be here on top of the firehouse, and now I've moved it to here. So I'm playing to the wrong audience. So I don't know what this is called. The time roster. Thank you, Callum. I'll take that. I like the fact that it glows. You see, it goes red for a bit and then green. The colours are somewhat washed out when I do it with a camera or one of these webcam things. But to the naked eye, it is quite beautiful. Nice pulsating blue. Look, it's gone blue. So yeah. I like Clara. Hey, shut up. I like Clara. I know there are issues with her, but here's a contentious statement. I prefer Clara over Amy. Amy did me head in. How about that? Just goes to show you can't please everyone. So there you go. That was nice. Nice bit of TARDIS action. And lovely. I'll move it out of the way now and unplug it. Boom. Right. So that's that. Move the TARDIS out of the way. But it's very lovely. And again, the kit online was about £15, I think. I got it Amazon, I think. See, the problem is I've been spending a lot of money on eBay recently on things I don't need. such as Lego kits. I mean, again, that Lego kit was dirt cheap because it was in a bag and the guy thought loads of it was missing. He was wrong and I benefited. But I've been spending a lot of money. Now, not crazy amounts, but the little bits all add up. We all know this. So I need to stop. But it also means I don't know whether I buy from Amazon or whether I'm buying from frickin' eBay. Case in point, the next thing that I got, which I'm going into this, I bought it cheap knowing that it didn't work. And I've had a tinker and it still don't work. But I'm going to try and send it to Mr. Stuart Ashen and he says he's going to have a little look at it because I think the motor's broke on this. And if it's fixable, maybe I can get this running. But what is it, you're asking? It's this. Ever seen one of these before? I'm surprised not as many people apparently remember these. They were reasonably popular maybe in the late 80s, early 90s. No, it must have been early 90s. I will show you why in a moment. But these, they go by a few different names, but this is an action replay. Made by a few different companies. In Britain, it was a subsidiary of some other company. In America, I think Galoob sold them and they called them sneak peeks. These are little cameras. You look through there, you press the button on the top, you adjust the frame and the focus, and in the back there is a little film canister. In this case, it is Terminator 2. And you can see, hopefully you can see, there's a little film strip in there. Like some of the adverts say, it's like a little mini Super 8. It's not Super 8. The film's very different, as far as I know. But it runs like an 8-track. You can see on the back, it's a continuous loop of film, always rotating on itself. I believe it's about 30 seconds of film on these. Maybe less. I don't know. But there are all types of different things. They were educational ones in a kind of Viewmaster way. There were cartoons, Tom and Jerry, Superman, the Fleischer Superman, some Warner Brothers things. There was also Inspector Gadget, a few DIC or Deke. I don't know how you say that company's name, who did things like Ghostbusters. A few cartoons there. This is Terminator 2, and specifically, judging by the one frame that I can make out that you can't, it is the scene where the T-1000 jumps from something into that helicopter and then headbutts the helicopter and melts through. It's that scene. Reasonably non-violent compared to maybe Arnie blowing the shit out of some building, but it's a nice little thing. Now, it don't work. I put a battery in, I pressed the button, I took it apart, I looked at the bits where it connected, because there's no wires in this, it's just connectors, things like that, little battery connectors that powers a little motor. And that motor turns the gears inside, and that in turn moves the film around in the loop. Don't work. Now these go for stupid amounts of money online. I've seen people sell these for 20, 30 quid, and if there's a competitive bid going on, they go for stupid amounts of money, usually sealed, never played with, because I presume a lot of kids bought these, lost interest pretty quick once they couldn't get much more than Terminator 2, Inspector Gadget in a scene from some wildlife documentary. And so, there's lots of toys like this. Tecmo did a great video about audio plays in a similar style, where you had like a little music track, and a 8-track, and you put it into a player, and you could hear it on your earphones, and it's just like one track of Huey Lewis and the news. Deke, thank you, Starshine, for telling me it was Deke. See, this is the great thing about these connections. We learn, we grow, we benefit. So I love these. I had one as a kid, and I can't tell you right now what film canisters I had. I think it was a Tom and Jerry, and I think there was a Superman. I think there was a Superman with him flying in that beautiful way Fleischer, I think it was rotoscoping, did some of the animations and drawings of Lois Lane and Clark Kent and all those types. And he picks something heavy up and throws it. I think it was one of those kind of things. And I love it. And I wasn't going to buy, like, someone was selling like 12 of these unwrapped in their cartons, and they went for £80. Well, he was selling them for £80. These complete with a film in, like Stingray I saw on eBay, was like 20, 30. There's no guarantee when you buy it, especially when it's sealed, you will open it up and it'll work for various reasons. Just because it's a new, old stock doesn't mean it's going to work. And if you've seen any Tecmo videos where he's bought new old stock, you know that is the truth. Right. So, Stuart, I'm sending this to you. If you can fix it, great, and you can do a better video than me on your channel and get all the views. What else? Should we see if Eli's around? Let's have a little look in the chat room. Lovely bit of objet d'art. Yeah, lovely little item that. Pocket rockers. They're the ones. Yes, the little audio 8-tracky kind of things. Crap, but yes, I want one. I'm obsessed with these kind of things. I'm obsessed with these kinds of things. Miniaturized, functional, gadgety toys. Like, why would you, in an era of Walkmans with mixtapes, would you try and sell a specific player that only plays one type of track in one type of machine? It's limited. They must have thought they were like trading cards, maybe, but then you put them in blind bags and offer more choice. There you go, get on that. In true Cheap Show style, he's watching on the shitter. Well done, Blobbyland, you have lowered the bar. I'm staring at you right now as you poo. Consider that right now, while you're pushing out the remains of the day, I am staring at you, and I want you to make eye contact with me right now as you gurn your loins. Look at me. Look at me. Is this weird for you? This weird for this one person watching? That one person is watching me judge you, because I'm judging you while you take a poo. Anyway, let's see if Eli's about, shall we? Oh, it's Eli. The show's better now. Fuck off. I read the comments. Right, here we go. I'm going to call. I'm going to leave a little message first. I'm about to call. Just in case he's watching. He may not. I don't know. We're going to find out. Right. Come on, Eli. Can I get my phone in? Yeah, we'll figure this out. Right, here he is. He's talking to me. It's private. You can't see. Yeah, see, the show's getting better now. I know you're being sarcastic. Where's my drink gone? What is Paul's mystery drink? Is it alcoholic or merely a refreshing cordial? I'll never tell. Yeah, he's good to go. This is it. Let's go. Right, I don't need my face on this. Right, come on. Here he is. Here he is. Oh, hang on, hang on. Here he is.
Don't show me. Fuck's sake.
I thought that was the point.
No. Fuck off so I can see that fucking grin. Fuck you.
Hang on, let me put you on a tilt. Maybe that would be better. There we go. Oh, how do I fix... Oh, I've broken it. Oh, shit, I've broken it.
There you go.
I fixed it. Oh, yeah, Daddy, that's right. That's what we want. That's what we want, mate. That's what the audience wants. Hopefully they can hear you.
What about this?
What's this? What is this? Oh, he's doing face tricks with his camera. That's good, isn't it? When he... Oh, that's beautiful. That's really pretty. Oh, mate, that's really good stuff. I'm...
You change in this one. You're the princess, and then you change into the hag or something.
Yeah, it must be like a Snow White thing, right?
Yeah, but I haven't changed back yet.
It's because you're going to be pretty forever. You look real hot, by the way. I'm just going to do... I'm just going to... Stay there. Go on.
What are you doing then?
I'm doing this stream, aren't I? I'm entertaining people today with...
Open your mouth.
Yeah, no, I know. You can open your mouth. Are you enjoying yourself? You seem lost in the moment.
Hang on, let me just stop the video.
Oh, mate, why? We're having such a great time.
You're going to tell me what's going on, mate.
Well, not much going on.
What are you going to play tonight on the street?
Oh, hang on, I'll tell him now. I've just had to... Are you taking your camera off completely?
Yes.
Why?
I don't want people looking at me.
Why not? People want to see your sexy face. People don't want to...
care.
People don't watch this for me.
I'm not prepared. They better be, because I'm fucking off in a minute.
Why? What have you got to do that's so important tonight?
Other stuff!
What stuff? Hang on, I'm going to put you on here.
I'm playing poker this evening.
Oh, what time is your poker game?
8.
8. Great.
You want me to stay? You want me to stay on the line for a little while, do you?
Well, just a little bit. The video views peak, analytics peak when this bit's on.
All right. Here I am.
Oh, you're back. Oh, you want to be back on camera now. Hang on, let me sort this out again. Christ on a bike. Here we go. I tell you what, the best thing I ever bought for us was this stream deck. When we get together and we start streaming together, we're going to have some fun with this.
All right, good.
Look, now you're on the screen completely. Look at that. Hang on, is that the same? I don't know why I did that. For some reason, I just put a slightly different image. I should just done that in the first place.
They're all loving this bit, Paul. Fucking, what's going on?
They always love these bits because they love you, don't they?
Well, I'm not here to entertain them.
Kiss the left-hand side of your screen.
Paul, before you start, I found a little present for you.
You got a present for me?
Yeah.
Someone asks, what headphones are you rocking?
We are the superlative conspiracy ones, like on the charity shop.
A charity shop finds Superlative Conspiracy is the brand. Are they all right?
We are.
Oh, we are Conspiracy.
We are Superlative Conspiracy.
What a stupid name for a company. Can I just say that? Can I just say?
It's trendy.
It is, isn't it? It's got that hipstery nonsense.
I quite like the look of them, but they're not. And they have this thing where you can change the which part the wire goes into.
Oh, okay.
You can detach it there, so that's quite nice. I wouldn't pay full price for them, put it that way. But I just saw them; they're kind of cheap, and they're more style over substance. They're not great headphones.
No.
Anyway.
Oh, but
Anyway.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what we're going to play with, and then I'll leave you to go. All right? So you can at least have an opinion. What?
I've got a fucking present for you. You're
Oh,
not even interested.
sorry. Go on then. I'm just trying to put you close to the mic so they can hear you. That's all. I'm going to turn the mic sensitivity up.
How's that?
No. I mean, you're fine. It's just my phone needs to be closer to the microphone there to pick you up. Otherwise, it's a bit quiet. I like the wobbly cam on. People are saying stop the wobbly cam on, but I like it. It makes it look like it's one of those Peter Greenberg films or whatever his name is. I don't know.
His name is not Greenberg.
Peter Greenway.
Greenaway.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He did The Thief That Cooked the Wife and His Lover, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. I went to film school.
No, you didn't. No.
Well, I did. I did a film studies in at university. It was a school.
Did you study Greenaway?
Yeah. I never let it green away.
Shut up.
Anyway.
Do you want your present?
Yes. Give me my present.
This is a very nice copy of your first record.
DISCO. Yeah, in case you don't know, this song, Disco, apparently my parents tell me these were my first words. I'd sit in my little high chair, click my fingers, and go, DISCO. And I think that's the best thing a kid could have ever said as first words. Now, what do you rate this song? Is it good in your standards, or is it cheesy crap?
It's a bit cheesy crap, but this is a really nice copy, Paul, because it's got the picture sleeve.
Yeah.
It's also got the lyrics on the back.
She is oh God.
Are you drinking? What are you drinking?
She is M mojito. She is O. Oh, it's nice.
Yeah, it's like
He is
It's like that.
J juicy. She
This
is I mojito. I don't know how you spell mojito.
It's a French one, so it's in lovely condition.
Is it British, that track?
No, French.
Oh, is it
They're
French?
African French. Yeah, I think they're African group, but they were working in France at the time. It's fine.
And that was quite a big hit.
Yeah, it's big. It was big in Britain as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, thank you for
Yeah,
that. I do generally like that song. Because they always say, like, you know, what was the number one the year you were born? And apparently mine was it Reggae something by XTC?
No.
Reggae Summer. What's it called?
It's not XTC, it's 10cc.
10cc, sorry. There's a C in it.
Reggae Reggae Holiday.
Reggae Holiday.
Dreadlock Holiday.
Dreadlock Holiday, that's the one.
By 10cc.
10C. And here it is now.
You know what?
What?
Do you know what 10cc refers to?
It's not true.
How much cum there is in the end of a Johnny.
It's not true, though. Do you know what's true is the actual reason why they got their name?
Was what?
Jonathan King, noted music producer, record maker, and paedophile, said in a dream he wanted to call them 10cc, and he said, "Right, I'm calling you that because that was my dream." And then he did, and they were like, "We don't care," because he helped put. It is true. I don't have my phone because you're on it. You're on my phone, but Jonathan King named 10cc.
Okay, maybe I'll have to corroborate that.
I don't quite have all the details to hand, but sod off. Oh, Eli, we're getting some PO book stuff tomorrow. Biffo's going to drop it off in the Hotmobile, the Beansmobile. So we'll have content. Yeah, so we'll have content for tomorrow's show because I was genuinely worried.
Well, I won't have any of it, will I?
No.
I've got content. I'll do something.
I know, it's good. And then next week, Mr. Silverman, the week after that, episode 181, even though I wanted it to be 180 because I like round numbers when it comes to special occasions, 181 will be our 5th birthday episode of Cheap Show, and it's a big Winky special.
Okay.
I've got one more interview this week I'm doing.
Why don't you call it 1801? And then it looks like put the 1 on its side like a hyphen, and then it looks like a winky. I can see your face, you cunt. Tell what you're playing, and I'm fucking off.
Alright, mate. I was trying to big up the episode, our birthday episode, where we're going to do a proper big 2-and-a-bit-hour documentary about the story of Winky. And all I get from you is emoticon gags, and I'm not impressed.
Shut up.
I'll tell you quickly what we're doing then. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So I'll get this out of the way. But towards the end of the show, all the boys and girls watching, they'll get to play Catchphrase.
Oh, you bastard. I want to play that.
We'll go into the chat room on Twitch then, and you can play Catchphrase. We'll just see how many people can get them. Whoever does it first, I suck them off. Right. So that's what we're doing towards the end of the hour. A nice community board game for bank holiday.
Do you know what, Paul?
What?
Your drinking does not help with your comedy. Someone has to tell you this.
I'm not being funny, and I'm also not drunk.
Yeah, neither of those things.
Well, you're...
Well, fuck off. Don't try it.
Don't you threaten me with a spoon.
You get it.
That's a Knickerbocker Glory spoon, that.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's for getting right to the bottom of the long glass with the ice cream, isn't it?
Well, it actually...
Or is it a cocktail mixer?
Funkin' cocktails. It's a good spoon. I use this for a lot of stuff, mate.
Ooh.
What's that? Oh, mate, is that a Lego Slimer?
It's a little Lego Slimer.
Oh, I want it.
And he's holding a sausage. You can't have it. It goes on my firehouse.
Oh, you fucker.
No, 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 no. Or something like that. Whenever Frank Welker went into a recording studio to say 5 lines off and get paid tons of money and come back next year.
Did he?
I don't know. I'm speculating. Anyway, I've dropped my Slimer. Alright, next thing, Eli, because you've seen this. Rock and Roll Maze.
I want to go on that.
Yeah, I'm going to have a little play of that in a minute. We'll have a little look. And then finally, well, not finally, probably be first actually. This was sent in the PO box. Remember this? It's
That looks very similar to the last one.
It's called Jet Ball, and it's kind of like, I don't know, it's a modular kind of screwball scrambly thing.
Oh, God! What's the one before this?
What?
What was the one you showed before that one? The Jet
Rock
Ball
and Roll Maze.
That's like a fucking... Is that a one-person sort of screwball scrambler?
Yeah, it's like a maze. It's just a rock and roll maze, and you tilt it like a labyrinth.
I'm literally so jealous.
You should be. I live like a queen. King. Live like a king. I live like royalty. It doesn't matter the denomination. It's all good. So that's what I'm going to be playing with.
Again, Paul, why is that? That was
What?
that thing with the king and the queen. You should have just dropped it, man.
I did. Pretty quickly.
You didn't. I'm going to do an emoticon.
Yeah? Go on.
Here we go.
What do you mean you're going to do an emoticon? Oh, right. That's good. Right, great. Is this what you're going to do? You're going to sit there with a fake campfire thing going on?
How about this Frankenstein?
Mate, you look like a... God, you look like every person who sat down on the table to catch a predator.
Oh, that is lame, mate. Lame.
That is a weird face, though.
Yeah, it's lame, isn't it?
It's not. It's also really unpleasant to look at. More so than usual.
Right.
Yeah?
How do I make it go away?
Someone says you look like Weird Paul.
Yeah, I do. That's what I thought as well.
You finished?
Okay. Yeah.
Can I let you go so I can carry on with this professional stream?
Okay, well, at least you're going to say goodbye this time.
Yeah, well, you got
Good
on
luck
my...
with the stream.
Thank you. You can come in the chat room if you want and chat to people and be part of the fucking process.
I can't. Look, everyone have fun. And I'll talk to you tomorrow, Paul. Yeah?
We'll talk tomorrow and record a hot new episode of the Cheap Show podcast.
The Cheap Show. All right.
Right, bye then. Bye. Well, that was fun. That was fun. Was it? I never really know when he calls. We're recording an episode of Cheap Show tomorrow, as we do nearly every Tuesday. At the moment, we're getting to the habit of recording Tuesday at 4 p.m. So if you're wondering what's Paul doing every Tuesday at 4 p.m, he's doing what Eli's doing, and that's recording more white-hot Cheap Show goodness. That is broke now. Right, these things never last that long, these little tripods, do they? Lament for the tripod. Right, so let us quickly then go through... Hang on. Oh, God, you bendy twat. You're going to be in shot, mate. Can you not be in my shot? It's a bit unprofessional, mate. I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong. It's nice to have a handy bendy thing to play with in your hand. Get it all straight and hard. But it's also a bit of a fiddle. I'll leave it there until I set the camera up. Right, so, Rock and Roll Maze. As you know, on Cheap Show, Eli and I have had a bit of a Tomy love affair recently with R and Ya and Wow and little pocket games and arcade things. Anyway, we love them. I went out of my brain and got this. What am I going to do with this? I had this when I was a kid, funnily enough, and then, like, again, in the midst of time, long since gone. I love it. I love it. It's a maze. It's a rocking, tumbling maze. Again, I got this cheap on eBay because a few bits were missing, including the all-important kind of pivot it sits on to rock, like a labyrinth needs. But you can kind of use it freestyly anyway. So, you know. And like with all Tomy products, this is really quite nice. Is there a ball in here? Yeah, there's a ball in here. Oh, it's all exciting, isn't it? But there's a few posts and flags and things to put on. I'm not going to bother with that. Just going to put on the bare necessities to get this in extremely interesting oh, balls. Don't drink, Paul, don't drink. Right, so, here we go. Bosh. Oh, I'm going to have to zoom out quite a bit. Let's do it with this one. There we go. And you can see a bit of my tumbly. Does anyone say, oh, it's broke, I broke it, got bent off in the box. I'll super glue that. I'll super glue that. We're all good. So there we go. You put this in here, you have a timer, and you roll it around the board. Starts in the top right corner. And I think it's still got a battery in. We're about to find out. What a lovely noise that is. Right. Just the sounds accordingly. So, you can see here we have a pyramid of bits and bobs, turnstiles that mix and spin you around, a secret maze with gates, a labyrinth hidden away under a door, not a door, ceiling, and the bit in the middle. So let's have a go. Oh, it's probably fun to have the pivot in, but ultimately not necessary. There we go. Now, I'm wondering if that means the ball in this is the ball that came with the game. I'm going to presume so. Oh, there we go. Keep the ball, keep it. Oh, I'm wrong. I don't know why I'm going this way. This seems to be the order. Right, oh, fuck that. Here we go. No, I've done it. I've done it. There we go. Alright, here we go. See how quickly I can get around this bugger. As you can tell, if you're following the ball round, there is a few bits and bobs missing from it. But again, I got it for like £5. I ain't complaining. Oh no, I'll go back to that one and see more. Right. Here we go. Knock it through. Knock it through. No, you can't. I've got to go through the maze now as a result. The secret maze. Oh. Because once those gates move, it means you have to take a different route. Right, here we go. And then in there, and then out that, and then down, and then here we go. Oh, we're getting there, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, you bastard. Here we go. No. Why has it done that? Why? Oh, what? I've gone the wrong way. Right, anyway, blah, 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 blah. I come out there. Shut up. Yeah, there's a tricky bit. There's a tricky bit. Oh, come on. Come on. Here we go. Straight in the hole for the final. Come on. Come on, love. Just got to slip it in. And we're in. Noisy, noisy, noisy. But I love this. Like a mechanised labyrinth, screwball, scramble, kind of assault course. Lots of fun. Beat the timer, beat your friends with it. It's really heavy. You could probably kill someone with it. Seems simple enough, doesn't it, really, on the bottom? I am still sorely tempted to paint one of the boards from my wooden one of those mazes and make it like a winky maze, because that's, of course, that is a great idea, Pseudo-Sapien. Also, please follow Pseudo-Sapien's channel if you like proper Twitch content, you know, gaming and let's plays and chat and thought, things like that, and not just a man in his 40s playing with kids' toys from the 80s and 90s, which is a genuine problem. So I love this, like I do most of all the Tomy toys that come out, the mechanical kind of mazes. Again, what did me and Eli call them? There's probably a proper official term, but we call them like physical platform games. I like this. But as a result, it means someone, and I do apologise to the person who sent this. If they ever see this, please get in touch. This strange bugger. Jet ball. Apparently it was £1, so that's a charity shop find. Right. And it comes in bits. Unlike the maze game or the like other bits, this one comes in segments. And a weird scoreboard. And another bit. So I believe what this means is that you can kind of, well, first of all, there's your scoreboard. You move bits along as, I don't know, I haven't quite figured out why you need a score. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So it's all different types of like puzzly bits. Which reminds me, where is the ball that you probably need to put in this to play? Ah ha ha ha! Is in a bag. I think they help link it together, but I'm not going to bother. Little balls, little plastic balls. Yeah. So I believe there are different ways. I think you can link them up like this, as you can imagine you would, such as thus, which is nice. And here's the thing, actually, looking at the box, because these are the least interesting parts by and large. It explains how it all kind of works, the content, what you get, scoreboard, balls to spare the segments. Shooter, jumper, waver, roller. Shooter, jumper. Oh, marathon, jump, riding, go. That is my password, by the way, for my OnlyCam account, if you want to come in. And it just says you can arrange it in any way you want. Like an X or a T. Play with the timer. This is the timer. On. That's a satisfying timer, I'll be honest with you. Maybe not that satisfying then. But anyway, so that can go on this little grid, and then it goes in here because it's got holes. I'm going to show it to the camera. And then the ball can pass from one to the other, I think, because the timer also moves around. Little doorway. Let me see if this is right. So yeah, there you go. You can see that the door rotates and closes and opens, meaning the ball can only pass through at certain times, slowing down your chance of success. Which is actually quite nice, but there's no company on this that I can see. Made in China. Recommended for children age 5 and over. Imported by Woolworths PLC, London, NW1 6JL. That does not exist anymore. Sad. You're advised to retain all information relating to this product for future reference, such as minor variances may occur in actual production from items depicted. Get the balls through the challenging route of each jet ball game as quickly as you can. I like this. It's nice. Remember on Bartians I did that mental game and it was crap, but there's a little airflow and you had to push the thing through. It's kind of like that. So, for shits and giggles, let's just start. I'll turn it around actually because I think that would make sense. Let's start here and see where we go, shall we? Right, we're going to start with marathon. Oh, I presume that means I did badly. I've got to keep it on the rails. All right, stop looking at the camera, Paul, and look at this. Let's go to a little bit bigger camera. There we go. Oh, you got to rock it. Oh, that's weirdly satisfying. God, that's weirdly satisfying. No, come back. Come back. I've lost my momentum now. Oh, that is very satisfying. Right, knock it on. To jump. Take that off, put that down there, won't I? Jump. Now, what's the Gannon route going to be? One big bang and knock it onto the end, or try and do it carefully? I'm going to try and do it carefully. So this is very screwball scrambly, like the Tomy game, with the assault course and the up and down and the swing and the ding and the woodly. You know what I mean. Goes in there. That's a feature I didn't realise until now, but a nice little divot for the ball to go. Right, here we go. No. See, it's also, in all fairness, not the nicest of made things. The plastic on this is sturdy, but it feels cheap, and it's hollow, and it's serviceable. Unnecessarily loud. Blah, blah, blah. Knock it on. Oh, to the next segment. Riding. Stay there, ball. Now, I wonder how this works. Oh, hello. This is going to be a momentum game. Let's see how this goes. My brother had that game. It's called Snafu in the States. Remember to pluck your twanger and bounce your balls. I always do. In fact, at the moment, that's all I do. I'm just going to take a couple of seconds to lament now. Is Winky. Ross, got your badge, mate. I love it. Ross Hudson made this badge we've talked about on the podcast before. Thank you for your assistance in talking to me about this badge and for the badge itself. I love it. You don't have one, do you? You want one? You also want one of them, don't you? But I've got one. You want to be in the Winky gang? I'd suggest buying them, but I think the guy who's been selling them has cottoned on that there's a bit of an interest in them now and jacked up the price unnecessarily. For size comparison, by the way, here is my big Winky against the original Winky. And I think you'll find, yes, I have a bigger Winky now. Is that all the Winky gags? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. When we do this documentary, Eli and I are going to tone down our kind of behaviour to make it approachable and an interesting story for people who might just want to know about it and not know about, for instance, Meaty Margaret. So, we're going to try and do a cheap show that's accessible. So bear with us. It'll still be cheap showy though. Right. Here we go. So Ross, thank you again. It's excellent stuff. If you're still watching, thought I saw you in the chat room. Are you lurking? Oh yes, you are. Here we go. Oh, I see how it gives it a riding thing because you've kind of got the diddly-dum, diddly-dum, diddly-dum. It's effective and simple. I'll give it that. I don't like to be one of those guys on the internet who likes to shit on stuff, really. Because we do a lot of it in Cheap Show anyway. We tend to try and punch down, not up. There you go, straight through. Oh, and now we're in go. And I can usually find the value in shit. Because you've got to remember, I think I've spoken to this in an interview I did for Cultured Vulture, where basically I said, growing up, I didn't have the most affluent household, you know, I wasn't in the most affluent household. And what we got as toys were often the knockoffs from the bargain shops on the corners and the weird proto Poundland type places, bins full of Star Wars toys that were out by 8 years old, that kind of thing, you know. So these toys were good to me because I couldn't afford, you know, that Tomy thing. I did eventually get it, but again, I think that even that was in a market trader stall in Birkenhead near the Pyramid Centre or something. I don't know. It's been a while. The point is that cheap toys, yes, we can make fun of them, but they kind of give a service. They are there to, on a very meagre budget, provide entertainment. And yes, you have things like pop stations, which are horrible, but then you also get things like this, which I think are actually quite charming. Even though they're cheap, not maybe the quality of something like Tomy, but I think they do the job. So anyway, here we go. Go. I presume it's to do with jumping, and this does the... There was a little spring. Oh, I like this. Each one's got a different action, which is nice. Different action, so it's not just bashing stuff. This is a nice little flick. Like, it's better to flick something gently than just to bash away at it. Here we go. Oh, that was nicely done. And then out the top, and there you go. And then I would have won by going in through here. Do-do-do-do. It's all right, that. Isn't that all right? Especially for £1. Great kids' toy. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with that because I can't have everything I'm sent. So, I will say this. We were going to do this before all this lockdown, pandemic, comings and goings. But we were going to do another cardboard episode. But we're going to do it with a twist where Biffo, Eli and I would actually have a stall and we try and sell stuff. Because I've got board games in there that I don't really need, that I've bought for the show and not used, or not really my cup of tea anymore. So I'm happy to sell those. A few little bits and bobs. And this is the kind of thing I reckon I would sell for about 50p. So that's an idea for the future anyway. Cheap Show, car boot sale, where we are selling stuff. We'll see who sells the most. Sounds like a good plan. I mean, Nintendo made pop-up cardboard toys and then games like Wild Puppet. Yeah, I mean, you know, Labo. It's interesting, I've said this before with Nintendo, you can kind of trace their madness through their things. Like Virtual Boy, without it, you wouldn't have maybe the 3DS or the Wii, because they're the only companies kind of thinking like that. If you know what I mean. So with that all said, it is now time to play Catchphrase, and you can join in at home. I would play the theme from Catchphrase, but I don't know what it is, nor do I have it on this video. I was going to play a video and then I realised I'm not going to end the video tonight. I haven't got permission, but years ago when I did a show called Geekitorium, I was friends with Brian Wecht when he was living in London, and a lot of you probably know Brian as the guy from Ninja Sex Party. And he has a character called Ninja Brian, and for the Geekitorium, I think it was on the first or second time he performed at a stand-up set as Ninja Brian. So I found the footage of it randomly on a hard drive a few days ago, edited it out, sent him it away, said, look, remember this from like 2013, all those years ago in the past. And so if he says so, I'll play that clip out on a Twitch stream one day. It's about 7 minutes, and it's interesting to see him as Ninja Brian do some material, stand-up material. So That would be fun. I do miss charity shops though and thrift stores. I do miss getting out and about. Even if I'm bored or have a day to myself, just the wander to a shop. See what you can find. That same mentality is what led me to get Dark Tower. It was like, I'm bored, I'm going out. Oh shit, there's Dark Tower. So you never know what you're going to get. Right, so you can play at home. Catchphrase. It's going to be kind of simple. What we're really going to do is I'm just going to show you random catchphrases from the TV show. And write it in. I'm not really going to keep score. It's just a little bit of fun, isn't it? To do for another 10 minutes, isn't it? Just a bit of fun. What's this guy called? I can't remember his bloody name. There's been a few hosts of Catchphrase over the years. Obviously, originally it was a guy called Roy Walker, an Irish comic, because in the 80s, British TV had this fascination with going, if you're a northern or a working man's club comic, therefore you can host a game show, which is why you got people like Jim Davidson doing Big Break and Jim Bowen doing Bullseye and Roy... I was going to say Roy Orbison then, but it's not. It's Roy Walker. Might have said Roy Orbison earlier then. Anyway, isn't your sex party going to sing the Winky song? No, ish. That's all I'm going to say. And this guy's the latest host of it. I think Mark Curry, one-time BBC presenter, did it for a bit. Maybe. I don't remember now. They should bring back Big Break, just without, you know, the racist, woman-hating, nasty-tempered, violent, scummy, hateful stand-up comedian that I just forgot the name of. There can't be that many of them though, right? Anyway, he's the guy who used to do magic shows on kids' TV, and now he presents middle-tier game shows and entertainment shows. I haven't even looked at this since I was given it, to be honest. Well, I have. That's not true. I have looked at it. Oh, here's a board. Don't know what it does because I've not looked at the rules yet. Oh, cards. Hang on. Oh, wrong button. I don't want you to see the cards early, you know what I mean? Got a timer. That's good. It's probably about 30 seconds, isn't it? Fake money. And then lots of stuff that's falling down. I presume this one's the mystery board, where I take a square off. Maybe I can still do that. Oh, maybe I can still do that. So every time you get one right, I'll remove one from here. And the one who gets this one first will win. Oh, this medal. Figuratively, not literally win it. You'll figuratively win the winner medal. You're number one. For that is the truth. We got one of these, which I presume makes things sexy. Ou l'amour. Ou la chaff. Ou le imitiki-taki. Oh, there's a Mr. Chips, the character who appears in the show, and taking his top hat off and wanking it. It's out of context, that means nothing and seems vulgar. In context, it's a very, very popular kind of meme thing. Oh, so God, there's all these cards. I know the big ones. It is the big ones. Alright, so for instance, if you've never played Catchphrase before, I can't remember what there's a particular term for these kind of games where you see something and it tells you what it is. You know, so I'll just explain. Like, instance, what do you think this one is? Have a quick look. What do you think that is? Hey, what do you think that is? What does that image tell you? First one in gets cheeky bum. Yeah, it's like a dingbats kind of thing, I guess, but actually it's kind of like images describing a phrase or a movie. It's a small world. You are correct, Zach T. Duck. So I'm going to put one of these big ones in this big one. So I'm going to... Right, let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, I don't like that one. Oh, I don't like that one. I don't like that one. Oh, there's some on the back. That's handy. I'm trying to find a nice juicy one. Oh, that looks hard. I'll put that in. I like it when it looks hard. Right. And then what? Does this have a... Does these... No, I've got to push this out. This is all brand new then. Push it out, push it out. This is satisfying. Watch. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then you can put the other ones in. So I'm going to put this one in here, like that. Just like that. Is that right? Hang on. Right, okay, and then I put the clamp on. This is exciting stuff, isn't it? As you see, I could have prepared this in advance, and I didn't. But, you know, how you doing? Get to know each other. God, that clamp was hard to put in. Clamp is in. Now I'm going to put the doors on. Oh, door number 2 goes here. Well, that's good. Right. Oh, there's all these doors on the bottom. I should have definitely prepared this. Hang on, 1 second. Back in the room. Right. I'll tell you what, let's... I don't know what this does. It probably helps answer something, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Right. I'm not going to bother with that then. Okie dokie then. Here we go. I need to figure this out. I'm going to put this here. Put these here. Oh dear. Are we ready to play? Right, okay. You've got the grid. I'm going to put this back on here. And here we go. Bosh. Here's the grid. That'll be in play the whole time, so you can see as we reveal it. So, see how many you guys can get. If you can get all 9, I'll tell you what, it is almost 8 o'clock. We'll get this done in 10 minutes. If you can get all these 10 done in 10 minutes, which you should do. First person to reveal this one wins, though. The wins the whole game. You can answer other cards you like. And the minute it's correct, I'll reveal a door. But whoever gets the main prize, the main window, is the winner today. Right, are we all good? I think I explained the rules properly. Right, I just want to use something to hide the answers with, because they're on the bottom of the bloody card. Right. Oh, I see. Okay, good. So I can show you the whole card, because the answer at the bottom is upside down, and for the picture on the reverse, so it doesn't give anything away. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your first one. Here we go. What do you think this is? What is that? What does that say? See what you see. See what you see. Come on then. Shooting stars, crab with arms. You are correct. Bosh. 1 done. Crab with arms. What number would you like? What door would you like? What door would you like? Come on. Who said it? Crab with arms. Come on, crab with arms. Pick a number, please. 8. 8 inches. Here we go. 8. There you go. What is that? What do you think that is? Ignore the numbers. They're just so I can associate the right door with the right square. Right. Good. You've seen it, now I'm putting it away. Next one. Right. God, some of these are piss easy. Right. I want to give you some challenge. Come on. Right, here we go. No, that's an easy one. No, these are all easy. Right. Here we go. Here's the next one. What is that? What is that one? It's not the thing at the bottom upside down, but what is it? Bird brain. Oh, phony. Phony. You got it right. So phony, if you're still watching and you haven't just come because you got one question right on this piss poor Twitch stream, then you now get the chance to reveal a door. So can you pick a door for me? Phony. 2. Here we go. Number 2. Here we go. 2. Right. Fronyi, you have the first choice of having a guess at that. If anyone guesses it right before you, Fronyi, it ruins the game. But Fronyi, you can answer. Do you want to have a go with that or pass and play on? The game is up to you. Pass. He's passing. Right, next card then. Here we go. Oh, hang on. There's some other kind of cards with different type of answers on. Here we go. Here's your next card. Eyes down. Here we go. What is this? What is this? Also, everyone answering with the big main card, just so you know, you're close, but you're wrong. But you're wrong. Just close. I just wanted to say that line where you're close, but you're not quite right. Big fish, small pond. Who said that first? Oh, it's too quick. Zach T. Duck. Zach T. Duck. Excellent. Zach T. Duck. You get to pick a square and then guess. All right. So give us a number. Zach T. Duck. Zach T. Duck. I'm just waiting for you now. 5. All right. So this is just for Zach. Right. Number 5. There we go. You have the first chance of a guess. Zach T. Duck. Square meal. It is not square meal. Here we go. Next card. Okay, dear. I'm gonna do it. God, some of these are really too easy. Right. Here we go. Here's the next one. Here we go. You can answer all you like in the chat room and you might be correct, but you don't get to win unless you get first and then reveal a square. So you could just be giving someone else the opportunity to win now. Ha 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 ha. See how I change the rules now that I'm seeing it in process. Here we go. Here's the next one. Oh, already. Cuss of the Valley. Jolly Hockey Sticks is correct. There we go. So, Cuss of the Valley. What square would you like? You now get to choose and a guess. 7. Here we go. Here we go. What do you think it is? Cuss of the Valley. I presume it's cuz. Jolly Hockey Sticks is a British phrase, I think, in terms of like being upbeat. Oh, Jolly Hockey Sticks. 3 square meals. You are correct. It was 3 square meals. See, you should keep your answers to yourself if you want to win the big prize. You have won. Figuratively speaking, cuss. You have won a medal. Medal. You have literally not won a reel that I will not post to you. Medal in the post. There you go. Should we do it again? Another one? Should we do another one? That was only 4 minutes. We'll do one more. We'll do one more. And I tell you what, the winner of this, if they're able, by the same rules, so everyone can shout out if you want, but the winner is the person who gets this. So if you blow this, you could be giving another person a chance to win. I like these rules. The winner gets a bullshit prize, right? They will get to have them saying the word Winky out loud in the Winky episode of CheapShow. Because we're going to re-record the song, and if you want to be here, if you want your voice on the podcast saying Winky, that's the prize. I'll Zoom chat you or something. I'll send you an email, something. We'll figure it out. But how about that for a prize? I need to win this now. It's a shit prize. It really is. You get to speak to me for 3 minutes on Zoom and say the word Winky a few times as I record it and then edit it into the podcast. That's the plan. And it'll be a Zoom recording, so it won't even be that good. Just so you know what the prize is, right? Let's go back to the main for now while I just swap this out and put another one in. Oh, I've got all these big cards. Right. That is not... I've never heard that phrase in all my life. That's really bad, and that's awful, I reckon I'm going to go with this one because I think it's a little bit weird enough that it's not instantly gettable. And again, even if it is instantly gettable, don't blurt it out in the chat room, or you'll give someone else a chance to be in CheapShow episode 181 just saying the word Winky once in a song mix. So if that's what you want to do, play nice. Let me just put you on here while I do this again. And we're back in the room. Oh, I'll tilt that up a little bit more. Why not? We've got another grid for you. Ready to go. Exciting. I just need to get a couple of questions cards out because maybe it's just me. But you know when you watch a TV show, you go, oh, it's easy, how are they not getting it? But if you were there, it might be a bit harder. These cards, though, do seem very difficult. Oh, that's what these are for, because it's got this on. So what does that say, then? Oh, this is for super catchphrase. Oh, maybe they're harder. I don't know. Let's find out. All right, we'll do a few easy ones. Here's how it goes again. I'm going to show you a card, a catchphrase card. First person, as best as I can, to get it on the chat room gets a chance to reveal a square and then have a guess at the quiz. The person who gets it right gets me on Zoom and we'll record you saying the word Winky on CheapShow next week. All right? Deal? Here we go. We're playing for real shit now. Here we go. Oh, I should do this actually as well. Bosh. Here is your first card. What is this? Come on now. Chappers 2112, you were first in. Chappers 2112, congratulations. You now get to have a crack at the mystery board. So, Chappers, give us a number. Give us a number from the grid, Chappers. 5. Here we go, revealing 5. You can either guess or pass. Guess or pass, Chappers. I don't know what 2... Oh, it's 2112. I don't know. Pass. Fair enough. It goes back in the thing. Here we go. Next card. Some of these are super crosswords, so I'm getting all confused. Well, I'll just grab a load out. We'll do it that way. Right, here we go. Right. Right, here we go. Next one. Fingers on your keyboards. Here's your next catchphrase. Not growing up. Fonyi is correct once again with dog-eared is correct. Dog-eared is the answer. Fonyi. Fonyi, you get to pick a number again. Fonyi, what would you like? What number would you like, Fonyi? Did Denny get it? Oh, I missed it. I knew I would. I was waiting for it. But in my chat room, it doesn't matter now. Denny will have to wait. Fonyi, you said, what one? Dog-eared. Fonyi, 2, please. Right, here we go. I never said this was going to be fair competition. I'm doing my best. 2, here we go. What do you think it is? Close up. It's a night sky, but pull back. What do you think it is, Fonyi? Fonyi. Casting couch? I don't know. No, it's not casting couch. We're moving swiftly on. Here we go. Next one. Oh, what's this one? Here's another quick, easy one for you. Eyes down, ladies and gentlemen, for our next catchphrase. Keep an eye on the chat room. Long on with the law. Chappers is in there again. Fingers like lightning, Chappers. So Chappers, I feel like a bingo caller almost. It's kind of weird doing it this way. Chappers, you get to have a number, Chappers. So Chappers, what would you like? Number 7, the centre. Oh, that fell off. Hang on. Put that one back. Oh, that's... Where's that door gone? Bloody hellfire, Margaret. Margaret, the bloody doors fell off. Right, I'm going to have to put this here and cover it. Cover it now until I can pop it out. So you said 7. Here we go. 7. What do you think it is? Oh, what do you say? What you see, Chappers? Say what you see. I can't kill the delay because I don't know what's causing it or at what end. Pass again. Remember, Stuart, don't shout out your answer. I mean, you're wrong, but you could be giving someone else the chance to be in CheapShow next week. Right, next one. Here we go. Ooh, ooh, Here we go. Here's your next card on Catchphrase. Fingers on your keyboards. Here we go. Silver Fox, Zach T. Duck gets it. Oh, some fine typing going on today. Zach T. Duck. Zach T. Duck. You now get to pick from the thing. What would you like? Zach T. Duck. Number 9. Over here. Here we go. Bring it a bit closer. What do you think it is? Do you want to pass or have one guess? Zach. What do you think that is? Pass. He's passing. Right, excellent. We're moving on. Next, Catchphrase card. Wow, 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 wow. God, some of these are really crap. Sorry. Here we go. These are all relatively easy. Talk about who's got the fastest fingers, I guess, at the end of the day. But let's see how we go on with this next Catchphrase card. No, 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 wow, 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 boom, bow, boom, bow, bow. I can hear the time. Oh, this is now 1M Pat. Impatient, I guess, is what it is. Impatient got there first with chip on your shoulder, which is the right answer. So, it's already gone now. What was his name? Pick a number. Impersonal. What was it? Impatient. Impatient. Here's a number. What do you want to go with? What do you want to go with? I'll go with 3. Here we go. It's over here. Let's remove the door. That one's 6, by the way. I've lost the door number 6. It's just disappeared into the void. Probably into someone's TikTok video. Number 3. Here we go. You get first chance of it, Impatient. What do you think it is? There we go. I'm going to make it a bit bigger, actually. That would help. What do you think is the final catchphrase? Impatient. You get a go of it. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Oh, does he know? Does he know? Or is he going to pass? Impatient, you can pass or answer. He's going to pass. Here we go. Next card. Let's see if you get this one, ladies and gentlemen. Here is our next Catchphrase round. Traffic jam. Chappers gets it right. Instantly in there. Chappers, 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 chappers. I'm sick of saying chappers. It's a ridiculous word. So, chappers. 1, 6, 4, and 8 left on the board. Chappers, what would you like? 8. Here we go. It's an arrow. Chappers, you want to pass or do you want to answer? Fast asleep is not the right answer. We're going back in. We've got another card. How about that then? Another easy one, I think, here. In fact, they're all bloody easy. I'm getting to that point now where I'm actually quite cross how easy some of these are. I want specifically the right phrase for this. Specifically the right phrase. Here we go. Here's your next card. Fingers on keyboards. Eyes down for a full house. You bet. Here we go. What's this? What's this? Who's going to be fastest? Oh no, I've got the wrong card out, but we'll go with it. We'll go with it. We'll go with it. We'll go with it. Oh, Zach T. Duck gets in it again. Zach T. Duck. And you want 6, which is the bottom square. I have to bash that out now. 6. Here it is. Dream ticket. Is he correct? Why? He is. Zach, you have won the opportunity to say one line on Cheap Show episode 181 next week. So, Zach T. Duck, if you want to, tell me in the chat room now. Yes, do you want to do it? Do you want to do it? Do you want to Do you want to confirm you're doing it? God, this is going to be awkward when it plays out on YouTube later, isn't it? I'll do it. Good. All right. In that case, Zach T. Duck, here's what I need you to do. Just send me an email. thecheapshow@gmail.com. You send me an email, and that's all I need. Because what I'll do is I'll schedule, probably next week, and I'm not sure, Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll schedule a Zoom meeting with you in the afternoon, or whatever time suits best. So in an email, actually, send me what days work for you. But it has to be before Thursday. And we'll sort out a recording. So can you do that, Zach T. Duck? Can you send me an email with what days are good for you, what-ish times of day, and if they don't clash with what I need to do, we'll sort a time out, and we'll get you saying the word Winky in the episode 181 about Winky. We haven't come up with a title for it yet. We might come up with a funny one at some point, but for now, it's just called Winky, the whole story, a Cheap Show special for our 5th birthday. So, but this game was rigged by reason of insanity. I do understand that some people might have had a problem because of lag and things like that, but ultimately, it's just a bit of fun, innit? And I can't be asked to plug all this up to a Switch and then do Jackbox, so we'll do that at some later date. So, what can I end with? Thank you, Zach T. Duck. Send it as soon as you can. We'll sort something out next week. Congratulations, and thank you for all playing along. We could do something like this another week, and I'll give out, again, another arbitrary prize. Oh, I've just broken the clasp. I just bent it. That sucks. So, this week will probably be a regular, boring old episode of Cheap Show. But then next week is basically our 5th birthday. I don't know the exact date. You need to speak to Rhiannon for that, really. The keeper of the cheap. But I think it's early June when we did our first Cheap Show episode. And it came out in June. So what we're going to do is we are going to do... Obviously, Winky's going to be a big episode. We've got an advertisement in Pod Bible magazine, which means we'll get in the front of the face of 8,000 people. There's going to be an online interview as well the following week with Cheap Show with Pod Bible, so that's nice. We could do with the boost. But we're also going to do on Saturday night, the Friday after the podcast is released, we're going to do another sword variety performance. Same kind of format, but probably tighter, and we know what we're doing this time. So we're going to have guest videos, me and Eli in a broom cupboard type scenario. I'll try and figure out a better way of getting him on the screen. We'll figure this out, right? We will. But yes, we're going to do another sword variety performance on Saturday, June 6th on Twitch, probably around 9 for about 2 hours. And we'll be the same old, well, you saw the last one. And if you haven't, go to YouTube and look up Sword Variety Performance 2020 and watch that for 2 and a bit hours. There are lots of, hopefully, good videos coming. I haven't asked anyone yet. In fact, I've only just really made it official now. But we'll get some videos on. Hopefully Biffo will give something. Hopefully Ashens will. We'll get a few people in. And we'll have a good time and get some really great content creators to share their wares with you via the medium of the Eli and Paul Soiled Variety Performance. And I think that's it. I think that's it for this Twitch. We've done 1 hour 20. That's about the length of the Garbage Pail Kids movie. Maybe a bit longer. Yes, we upload most of the videos to Twitch at the moment, to YouTube at the moment, we do from Twitch. We're catching up with all kinds of Patreon goodness and stuff, so I am behind, and it's all random, and it's hard to do when Eli's not here, but we're catching up. But other than that, thank you for supporting Cheap Show. If you'd like to help us out, you can go to patreon.com/CheapShow, and you can give as much or as little as you want, or you can financially come to terms with. Obviously, at this time, it's all up in the air, so if you can't afford to, don't support us. Spreading by word of mouth is utterly as valid, so please do that as well. The website, thecheapshow.co.uk, is where you can go for all videos and pictures and updates and links to Events magazine page to buy her wonderful Cheap Show magazine, to Tony's art page to get Tony's fantastic merch on your shirt or on a hat or on your face. My Unbound project is ongoing. If you want to help support that financially, so I can write a book about ghost hunting and Ghostbusters, you can go to unbound.com/books/ghosts, and that's all the admin. You already follow us, we're on Twitter, you're watching us. But if you've got anything you want to get in touch with, thecheapshow@gmail.com. Zach T. Duck, you know what you're doing. Hopefully you've had a bit of fun tonight. Hopefully you've had a little bit of fun. So I'm just going to sign off and say goodbye, and thank you all for joining me tonight for 1 hour and 20 minutes of kicking back on a bank holiday Monday. Hope you had a good day. It's been lovely weather, and I'm going to end on this revelation. I was that bored today, I got my girlfriend to wax my back, and I've been in agony for the past 90 minutes. Take care. See you next time. Listen to the podcast. Birthday coming soon. Spread the word. It's going to be a big one. Take care, everyone. Thank you. Bye-bye. God, I feel like I'm going live.